Hello, my name is Emma, and this is a class for self-compassion. It seems like people are struggling right now, and I wanted to offer this as a break from the stress and as a way to regulate your nervous system. For this practice, you don't have to be any kind of flexible or know any posture names. If you don't have a mat or props, you can be down on the ground on a comfortable blanket. For props, you could use books instead of blocks. You can use a tie or a long rope instead of a belt and strap. And you can use blankets and pillows to help support yourself. So this class is all about self-compassion. In each shape, I'll guide you to be as comfortable as you can and making choices for yourself that are as kind to yourself as you can be. So we'll get started by being as comfortable as you can on your back, whatever that looks like for you today. Laying down on the ground, start to notice the places where the floor supports your body. The back of your head, the back of your shoulders, base of the spine, and find your breath. Maybe it's in your chest or your throat. Maybe it feels fast or slow, heavy or light. You can draw your breath into your belly using just your nose, and then draw belly button to spine for the exhale. We are manipulating the breath to create a sense of calm. The body and mind both notice immediately. This is available to you anytime. So breathing in slow and steady. Maybe you use a count to make the inhale even with the exhale. Maybe you inhale for 3 and exhale for 3. And if you're using a count, double your exhale. Maybe that's in for 2 and out for 4. And return to your own natural, effortless breath. And bring your awareness to the tips of your toes and the spaces in between your toes. The ball of your foot, the arch, the top of your foot, and back of the heel, each ankle. And can move up your shins and calves to the back of your knee. And notice the inside of your knee and the outside of your knee and the kneecap itself. Then can move from the top of the knee up, quads, and the back of the leg to the hips. You can notice how the hips feel. Maybe sticky or smooth. Release any holds in the lower abdomen. Let the belly be soft and round and take up space. Feel your breath in your belly. Feel your breath in your back ribs. Feel your breath in your chest. And then bring your awareness to each finger and the spaces in between your fingers. Maybe the palm is a different temperature from the back of the hand. Notice each wrist and forearm. Then can move up elbows to bicep and tricep to the place where the shoulders meet the neck. Can take a big breath into that place. Create space between upper and lower jaw. And let the tongue be soft in the mouth. Can relax the space in front of the ears and behind the ears. The corners of the eyes, the forehead and the crown. And take a few full deep breaths, feeling your entire body. And can remove anything that's supporting you, especially from behind the head. Bring the head straight down to the floor. So lying on your back with legs extended or knees bent, feet flat to the ground. We'll stay working with the breath. Take a big inhale into the belly and exhale, tuck your tailbone towards your heels, pressing the small of the back into the mat. Then the inhale will release that hold, and exhale, gentle press. This is a small movement, might not even be visible. Stay moving with your breath. And if you want to, with feet flat on the ground, the next time the small of your back is pressed into the mat, you can press into your feet and lift the hips. And then roll back down for the inhale. Can stay with this motion, or the next time the hips are lifted, can place a block or a book at the base of your tailbone. And readjust head and neck for comfort. Press your feet down into the mat. And notice what your breath feels like here. Maybe a little easier or a little lighter. Now maybe you like this shape and you want to spend time here. You're welcome to do so. Maybe you don't like this shape for any reason. You can press your feet into the mat, lift off the block, and roll back down to the ground. taking any motion. Good. Now for this next shape, you might like to have your block or book down by your feet. We'll start with our knees bent and feet flat on the ground again. And we'll begin by crossing our right ankle over the top of our left thigh. Then can bring your right palm or block in your right hand to your right thigh and do a gentle press towards your toes. About as much pressure as you would use to pet a dog. And take a few breaths into that right hip. Then can remove the hand or block and decide how you want to move your left leg. Maybe your left foot stays grounded. Maybe it lifts an inch or two or moves to your block or book. Maybe you draw your left leg in towards your belly. And once you've landed, check in with your breath. Is there anything you can do to be more comfortable here? And maybe that means not doing this shape at all. Make adjustments for comfort at any time. Now maybe you like this shape and you want more time here. Maybe it doesn't feel good and you're ready for some movement. When you're ready, we'll all bring our right foot to the mat and left ankle over the right knee. Then left palm or block in palm to left thigh. Gentle press towards the toes, breathing into the left hip. Then can remove the block or hand and decide what you want to do with your right leg. This side might be different. Just notice and adjust without self-judgment. Follow your breath, choosing the most comfortable shape you can. Then when you're ready, you can take any motion to bring your legs back down to the ground. Get as comfortable as you can. Using any support. Feeling the floor support you. Scanning your body, sensing the breath. Thank you for sharing your practice of self-compassion with me today. I hope we get to see each other soon.